Who came up with this plan? Who came up with this plan? It's a good question.
The big sanctuary cities is where Lawrence Jones has been dispatched. He's in Denver today. And Lawrence, you were talking to the mayor there about their sanctuary status, because right now it's at the crisis level. They've got the highest number per capita of migrants in that city you're standing in America.
Hey, good morning, family. A big interview with the mayor here, Mike Johnson. And to go to the people that are seeking asylum, I asked the mayor, I said, you know, what are you going to do when a lot of these folks are on the street because you guys just don't have the resources? And he gave me the story of one of the migrants that came across the border illegally, that she was a police officer in Venezuela. And I said, you know, Mr. Mayor, you got to realize that not all of them are going to have that background. Not all of them are going to be people that are law-abiding citizens. I mean, their first act was breaking the law. And I think it really came to the point of understanding a mayor that wants the best for his city, but also has this loyalty to the ideology of letting migrants across the border. I also talked to him about the breaking point of the city. This is what he had to say. Watch.
Every hotel room we have in the city of Denver is full. We're at 5,000 people in shelter, and we have more coming every day. And so we have to reactivate the policy we've always had, which is you can come and stay for a length of time, but it can't be forever.
At what point does your city reach its breaking point?
Yeah, I think our city is very close to its breaking point now, and we've been talking to leaders in D.C. around the country about why we needed to take action here. I think we have successfully welcomed almost 40,000 migrants in the last year, and we know what it takes to do this successfully. We just need that help, and the things we need are, yes, we need federal dollars, but the most important thing is we need, work authorization for folks when they arrive, and we need those resources at the border so you can add more security at the border, and so you can help process those asylum claims so the folks that do arrive here can work. The challenge we have is you have someone that'll arrive in Denver who's been admitted on an asylum claim, but their court date for their asylum case is 6 years away, and they're in Denver for 6 years.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. You telling me they left their island or they left their country to come to the United States to be homeless, to end up being homeless? They were lied to. They were lied to. And the people are upset. And honestly, the migrants are upset too. Because they got promised shelter, food, money. They got some shelter. Some people got shelter, but now the shelters are maxed out. They're full of capacity. They're at capacity. They're at capacity. So the honest question is, what are they going to do next, man? Who is going to solve for this problem and when? Denver is at its breaking point. Chicago at its breaking point. New York at its breaking point, to the point of where cops have to get involved, and now cops are getting hurt and harmed.
Without an ability to work and support themselves.
You know, guys, I give the mayor a lot of credit. We reach out to these liberal city mayors every single day, asking them, to come on the program, to make their case to our audience, and not a lot of them do it. He chose to do that. Later on in the interview, I asked him, did he have a message for Greg Abbott now that he has the pressure now? Because at first he was very critical. What he says, we're going to tell you, we're going to show you later on in the program. We also asked him, do you regret being a sanctuary city?
Right.
Would you change that? Would you do anything different? We asked him about that, and he's going to tell us about that later on in the program as well. But again, a lot of credit to the mayor for showing up, answering the questions.
Right.
He's the only mayor that I could say stood up, got on the news, even if it's not a particularly a liberal news station. He got up on the news and he talked his talk. He defended his state. He defended his words. And he didn't come up there trying to make excuses, because a lot of them do. He came up there trying to find solutions, letting people know, yes, this is out of control. Yes, we do need to get it under control. But at the same time, we're willing to help. We're willing to help these people. because we are a sanctuary city at the end of the day. Let's finish this one off, man.
This is a complete circle. We defund the cops. We don't back them. Now we break the border and tell the cops to wrangle them up and create some type of semblance of order, and they're getting attacked. So now, and the people who opened up their arms now are losing their cities. I hear in Denver, nobody wants to live there anymore. You can't get a hotel room. It's a fraction of what the city was before. So don't tell me you got a big heart. Think America first. Your goal is to make the people of Denver will make their lives better, not welcome in the world and demand federal funding for it. By the way, the federal funding doesn't come from the president's pocket. It comes from federal tax dollars in a country that's $36 trillion over in debt. It's nuts.
Lawrence, we're looking forward to seeing more of your interview with the mayor. We're going to play it all 3 hours long right here on Fox and Friends.
Right.
Listen, I don't want to be paying no taxes for no migrants. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to pay no taxes for no migrants. I don't care if it's in Denver. I don't care if it's in Boston. I'm not trying to pay taxes. I work too hard for this. I work too hard. Pray for the migrants, man. Pray for the migrants.